Hey, Rusty here from Acre Farms. Let's go give the cows a snack. So I moved the girls over here to this side of the farm, tried to get them out of a little bit of the mud on the other side. I figured I'd feed them a few bales of hay up here. I didn't move the hay ring or nothing, but I figured to just get them out of the mud just a little bit. It's a little bit more rocky ground on this side. I got them a little extra special treat today. Cows just up here at the top of the banks where I dropped them off a bale of hay here the other day. It's a little easier for me to get my tractor up this side too. I say they ain't very many level spots in my piece of property, so I just take advantage of what I can where I can. And so I got the girls a little different treat today. I usually give them a little bit of creek feed in the bucket just to keep them coming to a bucket, but they had some loaves of bread on sale. My wife picked them up. We're going to try to feed them a handful of bread. Boy, ain't they looking good. What do you think about that little bull right there? Ain't he something? He ain't too big and he ain't too small. He's just right. Ought to be an easy bull for the cows to give a low birth weight. That'll be a good thing. Hey girls, can I interest y'all in some bread? Huh? Back, Doug. You want some bread, Hazel? Over here, Hazel. Over here. Yeah. Oh, look at that. You want some? Come here, Buttercup. Come here. Here. Some more? Hey, little Joe. Hey, little Joe. You want some? Little Joe. Yeah, there, big boy. Yeah. Dropped on the ground. I know you're a little skittish. There you go. Go back, Duke. Yeah. Yeah. Come on back. Yeah. No, no. Yeah. Well, we went to the auction. I've always had a hankering to try sheep. I've never tried sheep before. So we got two little ewe sheep, little Katahdin sheep, and we got us a little billy goat. And so far, they're getting along pretty good together in the same pen. So we're gonna keep them in there for a little bit. Still gotta find me a ram for my sheep. All in due time. We got them nice set up. Since the goat's a little small goat, I went ahead and put me a heat lamp in the top of that IBC tote. That way he could get in there and warm up if he needed to. Of course, the temps are starting to rise here a little bit. It's almost 50 degrees today, so that's a good thing. Yeah, let's go on down and we'll check on the coon-coons. I believe that Tank's taking him a siesta. Don't want to disturb him too much. Girls is over here though, they're awake. I fed them earlier. Hi girls, how you all doing? I still haven't named the girls. Now we named the boar, we named him Tank. But I haven't picked a girl for the names. I was hoping to get some comments. So if you would, comment and tell me a good name for these girls. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up of them. If you want to suggest a name or something, put it in the comments and we'll try to pick one out. They're both good girls. So this is the pen that we had the 3 breeder sows in. They was growing out pretty good, and they would have made pretty good breeder sows, but I don't know, for some reason or other I just didn't like dealing with them as much as I did the coon-coons. I think the coon-coons are going to be the pig for me. And the thing about it is a lot of this right here is trial and error, and you're just trying to figure out what you want and what you like and what you want to raise, and it's okay to try something and then try something else. You're not tied to something, but you just need to try it and give it a shot and give it a go. And if you like it, that's fine. If you don't, then try something else. And farming should be enjoyable. I mean, it's a lot of work, and that's all right. It's a lot of work, but it's enjoyable. It should be enjoyable. I enjoy taking care of the animals. I enjoy coming out and seeing them every day, talking with them. And it's the same way with the cattle. If you've got nice and gentle cattle, you need to pick nice and gentle pigs. And if you've got something destructive and it's something that's you don't want in your breeding program, the best thing you can do is get rid of it. Either take it to the sale barn or have it butchered. But as I say, there ain't no use in putting yourself in danger and putting yourself through a whole lot of trouble with something that you don't like. Just because somebody else says they like it doesn't mean that you're going to like it. We like to breed the rabbits, and we sell them. We try to get us a bunch together around Easter time. But once again, it's something that we can get into and we can get out pretty quick. We kept one of the babies. It's a little female doe. This is the mommy that we had. And she's a good mommy. And we're going to keep her. The gray rabbit that we had, she was getting to be 2 or 3 years old. And we took her to the sale barn with her babies. All the bucklings anyway. And we kept her buck because the buck's still young. And you can tell he's not a real big buck. And he's good with the ladies. And he's gentle. You can reach in there and pet him and hold him, and he don't bite you and he don't fight you. And it's just a good thing altogether to have good, gentle livestock. I can't stress that enough. Boy, that sun's right in your eyes today. Old Tank, he woke up though from his nap. Ain't that right, big boy? Did you wake up from your nap? Yeah. He's a good old boy. You can get in there and pet on him and love on him. And all 3 of these coon-coons, they've all 3 got wattles. But as I say, if you can, in the description below, pick out a name for these girls. I really do need to name them. I say, the boar, his name's Tank. And we've not got in fact, I haven't got a name picked out for the girl sheep that we just bought. We did name the little buckling. We named him Uno. I thought that was a pretty nice name. He was singular, one, and he kind of the color of a deck of Uno cards. There he is. He's down in the hay. That right, big boy? I don't know exactly how old he is, but we tried to give him a little bit of milk along, but he really don't want the milk. He'd rather be standing right there in that hay just eating as hard as he can. We even picked up some pellet food for him, but now he'd rather have that hay than any of it. Which that's good. Hay's good for him, especially in the wintertime. Just the act of eating that hay and it digesting through the rumen, it helps keep them warm. There we go. There's a little bit better picture of the girls. As you can, if you can, down in the comments, pick out some names for the girls. So we'll have something to pick from. Hey girls, sometimes good just to sit down with your animals and give them time to get used to you. You can get used to them real quick, but it takes a little bit more time for them to get used to you. The best thing is just let them warm up to you and not try to press your luck. So I just sit down, be nice and calm, don't make any sudden fast movement. Eventually they'll come to you. And if they'll come to you and earn your trust without food, sometimes you're a little bit better off. So this is one of the projects that I worked on before I went and got the sheep this weekend. I wanted something small that I could take and be able to haul some small animals in the back of a pickup. So I put me a 2x4, made me a frame, put me a 1x in behind the 2x4 to make me a slot for my piece of plywood to slide up and down. And the plastic at the top of it kind of gets a little bit of pressure on it to keep it to where you want, so you can just slide the cardboard, the plywood, so you can slide the plywood up and down. Makes it nice and simple. I can load them and unload them with my tractor real easy with my pallet forks. This is just a plain tote that I've cut out. I had the hogs in it. And this is a tote that I took the plastic container out of, bent the metal in. You can see in the center, I cut it, bent the metal in, and made me a hay rack. There's other YouTube videos that shows you how to do this, and it's looked like it's working out real good for the sheep. It keeps them from wasting a lot. A lot of times they'll pull stuff out and just use it for bedding, but this way they stand upright and pull out a little bit at a time. Hopefully, if the weather keeps up, I'll get to finish putting the rest of the tin on my pole barn. If you look at the top, this is where I've got my light, just a little heat lamp, and I wired it into the top, plugged it in. It keeps it up high, keeps the cords away from the animals. And you can see it works real good. He's enjoying it. So that's our three new additions to our farm. I think I'm gonna like sheep. There that sun is in my eyes again. Let's turn that around. That a little bit better? That sun will blind you. That's just a little update. As I say, I haven't put a video on since last week, and I wanted to get something out there. Let you know I'm going to try to post at least one every week, but as I say, I still have a full-time job. So it's something that I may or may not get to do. I'm not going to promise anything. But I enjoy making these videos. You know, it's been a good day. May God bless. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.